Coming in today, bud. Now I'm starting to feel better. Still not sure if I had COVID part 2. I still never got my PCR test back. But I've been sick for a few days. Feeling a lot better today. I've got a gift for my friends. Alright, done chewing on the Snickers bar. I'm so sorry, everybody. Welcome to the HotStart FBO at Stewart International Airport. Gonna fly from Stewart to Pittsburgh in our brand new Challenger 650. A gift courtesy of the Virtual USA Flying Club. I could not be more appreciative
Welcome to HotStart Flight Support.
if I tried.
How can we help you today?
Could not be more appreciative if I tried.
Of course, Captain. I'll get that organized for you right
Thank
away.
you so much to all the Virtual USA Flying Club members who contributed to this wonderful gift. And let's go take a look at this wonderful gift as we walk outside. There she is. All of her glory. The Challenger 650. Let's take a look a while. Let's do a nice quick walk around of this thing. Make sure everything looks copacetic. So the back doors don't work yet. So I was told that's something they're going to be working on. These little latch things work though. We can check the oxygen. Oxygen, okay. Actually have to make sure to close and clip all these things, don't forget. A little fuel panel here. Gotta check and see if we're even gonna need fuel. Might not. Flights from Stewart to Pittsburgh is not super long. How do I bend down? I forget. Oh, there we go. Take a look at our gear. Okay, all looks good. Short wing. Gear looks good. Couple of panels here. That one doesn't open yet, but this one does. It's the potable water for the lab there in the sink. This is the DC ground power plug. Hello? Okay, good enough. Nice engines. Looks good over here. Open this panel up. This is APU panel. Go ahead and close that up. We're all good. Actually, let me make sure. I think we're all good. We'll have to check that. Last time I had to do a reset on that panel, but we'll see if we're going to need to do that again. Alright, can't open that guy up. Take a look at this gear. Dub Aviator, thanks for coming in today. Yeah, definitely feeling better. Like I said, I still never even got my results back, whether or not I had COVID, at least PCR test. The rapid test came back negative, but I was hoping to get the PCR test, which is the more accurate one to see for sure, but whatever I had sucked. I was down bad for a few days there, especially on, what would that have been, Friday? Friday was horrible. I was so, like, achy from, like, the waist up, just, like, shoulders, neck, headache, achy, just felt like so run down and weak and tired. I barely got out of bed on Friday, so I was just not having a good time. So whether it was COVID or not, or something else, or the flu, or even just a cold, I don't really know since I never got my COVID results back, but it wasn't fun. So I'm good now, though, hopefully. I'll keep it that way. Try to keep it that way. I'm sure my job is pissed, but... Sick, you're sick. Can't fly when you're sick, chat. It's prohibita bibita. Alright, let's go ahead and close the door up. Did our walk around. We'll reopen it if, for whatever reason, we need anything. I like how you have to, like, drag it all the way till it closes. And then you gotta lock it. You gotta pull this little thing, and boom. Okay, we'll go have a seat in our beautiful Challenger 650. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. If we need anything, we can just call the FBO on our little cell phone here. That's pretty neat.
Come fly with me. Let's fly away.
Sir Skidmore just subscribed. Thanks for coming in today. Hey Mike, long time no stream. Hope you enjoy the Challenger. I'm liking it a lot, but I am struggling a lot to land it well.
Landing I haven't had an issue with yet, except for sometimes I slam the nose down a little bit. But yeah, it's a realistic, it flies very realistic, so you gotta be careful not to float it and not to slam it in either. It can get away from you quickly if you're not right on the ref speed when you're going on to the, you know, you're round out in your flare. But Sir Skidmore, thank you so much for the 15-month resub. I really appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much for coming in today. Nick Resla, I saw you as well. Thanks for coming in today. We'll see if I can show you a decent landing on this one tonight. I'm going to be flying from Stewart to Pittsburgh. Let's first things first, let's go ahead and turn the Z battery on. And I'm going to try and fire the APU. We're going to do this the fast way because I'll be honest with you guys, even though I am feeling a little better, I don't have that much energy. So I'm not going to go through the whole shebang, the whole full-on through and through. I'm just going to try and see if I can get the APU fired. And we'll keep this short and sweet. First thing I do want to also check, though, is how much fuel do I have on board. So let me turn that on. Not a lot, so I'm going to need to call for fuel, I think. Okay, so let me go ahead and... First things first, I am going to fire the APU. Let's do a couple of quick checks first for the fire.
Jet pipe overheat.
And also for the bottles as well. APU squid 1 and 2, okay, alright, good. So we'll go ahead and fire the APU. Did all that. Should start to see the APU come up. Here it comes. Yeah, you gotta be careful not to cut power too early on this thing. It doesn't... It floats if you have too much, but if you have too little, she'll come down on you. Alright, so we got the APU fired up. That'll be our source of power. Twin Comanche, we're going from Stewart to Pittsburgh. This is my plan this evening. Alright, so we got that going, so we'll go ahead and get the APU gen on. That'll start to light this baby up, and then we're going to go ahead and call the FBO and let them know we need some gasolina. And then that takes a while, so like when you call them, it doesn't just instantly happen. Like you have to wait, the fuel truck comes out, and you know, it's a whole process actually. It's almost like the real world. And yes, I'm on VATSIM.
HotStart Flight Support, Jenny speaking. How can we help? Of course, I'll have that over with you in a minute or two. Anything else? Always a pleasure. Take care.
Alright, so I think I have to open the door because the guy's going to come up and ask how much fuel we want once he gets here. So let's go ahead and reopen the door. It's going to tell me that the door is open, and I'm going to tell the airplane that I'm aware by pushing the cancel button. So we have to wait to get fueled. So in the meantime, I'm going to do a few other things. First and foremost, see if I can remember what my buddy taught me yesterday on how to do this. Let's see, we'll go and pull out some checklists first and foremost.
Flight compartment checklist. AC and DC electrics.
Oh, we can turn the packs on. Oh, we should probably set the parking brake too, huh? There's a lot of things I didn't do yet. Okay. So nav and logo lights on. Let's see. Nav and lights on. Logo lights on. Cockpit lights set. Check. Guess we can go down the line here.
Nav lights, logo light. Cockpit lights. Lamp test. Duct monitor. FMS database status.
Okay, let's check the status of the FMS database. So we'll go to the index here, the status. We got the correct database, date's correct. We can do our position in it. Sweet. Alright.
FMS flight plan uplink, ATIS.
And we're not going to do an uplink, we're going to do it by hand, but that's fine.
Anti-skid.
Anti-skid, okay. Anti-skid is armed. Test. Okay. Guess it's okay.
Nose door. Hydraulic 3A pump.
Hydraulic 3A pump.
All right,
on.
Captain. Fuel truck is hooked up. Just let me know how much fuel you need. Or
Alright.
would you like to go tanks full today?
Put in this many gallons. So I gotta do math, chat. I want... Got 4,000 pounds right now, and I want like... I think I only need like 7,000, 6,000 pounds at the most. So I need another 2,000, and it's 6 pounds a gallon. 6.8. So if I need 2,000 more pounds divided by 6.8, 294. Those round, I'll do 290.
All right, I'm gonna go start up the pump.
Some math is required. Some math has been accomplished. Okay, we did the hydraulic 3A pump.
Brake pressure.
Check.
Parking brake.
Check.
Nose door. Hydraulic panel and pumps.
Alright, so we gotta go to the hydraulic page. Hydraulic page right here. Alright, so it says check thermal PA, move switch to off. Oh, it needs to go to on.
Hello.
Hey, Sean. How you doing?
Good.
Alright, so... Okay, auto... On, auto... I'm streaming currently. I have the APU fired. I'm just kind of running through checklists now.
Electric panel.
Check AC, Gen 1 and 2...
Watching.
Off, and reset. Okay, yep.
AC DC utility switch. Start ignition panel.
Alright.
Fuel panel.
I guess it's just checking these all work. Okay.
You're gonna test the logic there. You go left to aux on, and then if you turn the right to aux on, they should both turn off. And then you turn the left to aux off.
Okay.
And it's kind of testing the logic that one turns off.
Gotcha.
APU LCV.
APU LCV. I don't know what that means, but the APUs
Bottom
are
right.
on.
10 stage, bottom right. Low control valve, your white light.
Open. Ah, there we go. 10 stage isolation valve open. And then packs are on.
10th stage isolation valve. Packs.
Yeah, they weren't actually
Air
doing
conditioning
anything until you
panel.
turn those two on.
Air conditioning's good.
Pressurization panel.
We're going to Pittsburgh, which is 1,200 feet, so let me go ahead and get this thing out of here real quick. Set this for 1,200. Right about there. I'll worry about the altimeter later.
Bleed air panel.
Just set your current one.
Current altimeter is 3009. Alright.
Did you have to do a bleed air test?
Alright, bleed air panel. Check lights as follows. 14 stage left out, isolation out, 14 stage right out, 10 stage out. Yep, okay, so those are all good.
Did it have to test the loops already?
Supplemental
You can't
ground
test the
wing
loops with
anti-ice
the low
panel
control
switch.
valve already on, but
Supplemental wing out. We don't need the
Cal anti-ice switches.
don't need those right now.
Anti-ice panel.
Check wing switches set off. Left heat light extinguished. The windshield left and right to high, and then press the test button.
you didn't check the anti-ice test detect and wing, did you? Oh, I see what it's giving you. It's having you do the windshield first.
Okay, move windshield off. Hold test switch and detent and check for. Okay, so.
Wrong one. The one on the right, top right.
Oh,
Nope, top right of the ice panel.
yeah, it's this one. It's just hard to hold it and then also see, but I see the ice in there. Okay.
So I'm
Hold
delayed
test
watching
switch and wing and
about
listen
5 seconds.
for. Alright, hold test switch in wing.
Go down on that
Wing
same switch.
overheat. Wing overheat.
Any ice test? Okay, okay. Okay, next.
Emergency lights.
Let's see, they're off, on. I see him on, off, and then armed.
Passenger signs.
On.
Did you wait for the ding?
ELT.
You gotta wait for the ding, bro.
ELT is armed.
Glare shield panel.
Good.
Crew and passenger oxygen.
Already checked.
DCU warning panel.
I think we're good.
CVR.
Gotta test CVR. Push the little green button. Green light.
Does it tell you the oxygen pressurization somewhere?
Hey.
Audio panels.
Auto
Normally it's on
set.
the MFD, or the engine I cast somewhere.
Yeah, okay, oxygen's good. Yeah, 1860. Auto panels are good.
SPS system.
Yes, we have to do the stall protection system.
Minimum's 1200.
So how do I do this one again?
Let's see. Check both sides. Stall protection pushes are set on. Press stab trim. Oh no. Oh yeah. So technically, you're supposed to do a single stab trim and full nose down in order to do the test.
So, okay, hold on. So,
Stab trim center pedestal about in the middle, below the throttles.
so set pitch trim to 0.
Yeah, you gotta roll it all the way nose down.
Why is this not
Is both of
moving
them
my
are they
trim
on?
down? What?
Is your trim channel in? Go to your flight
Oh,
control
nope,
page.
channel 1. Whoops, okay. There we go.
It doesn't really have to be channel 1, it's just gotta be a single channel, but everyone does channel 1, that's the main one. There you go, channel 2 and out white message. Then I would have your flight control page, synoptic page up. For the test.
Flight control page up. By the way, if I'm ignoring chat, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Alright, so that's up.
Okay, that's not up yet.
So, simultaneously hold SPS, test L and right switches and test, check for stall fail. Stall fail.
That would be an eye test. And look up in the overhead, ignition should be on. Look up and then you'll see the elevator page or the synoptic page, hold down.
Yep.
And then you press the red autopilot disconnect button on each yoke to test that it should go back to neutral. And then you're gonna check the
Can't
G
really do that.
switch. Then you're gonna check the G switches right next to the SDS to make sure it also goes back to neutral.
Okay. Hard to do all that with just the mouse and click, but we're going to assume
Yeah.
that that check is complete.
Integrated standby instrument.
Let's cage this bitch.
Clock.
You can't cage it, it's digital.
EFIS.
Oh, you can
ICAS.
cage it. Ooh, fancy.
Main landing gear bay overheat.
Alright, check that.
Gear bay overheat right next to the gear handle. Gear handle, bro, between the boxes.
Oh, I see. Got it.
TOS warning switches.
We're not going to do that because he yelled at me for a long time last
Pitch
time.
and roll disconnects.
Instowed. Instowed.
Ground spoilers.
Checked.
What's a TAWS?
Thrust
warning
reversers.
switch? Oh, the
Armed.
the TAWS test, yeah.
Thrust levers.
Checked and shut off.
Engine speed switches.
Engine speed switches.
Right below the throttles.
On.
Engine vibration check.
Oh, you can do the vibe check.
Test.
Right, left. You're looking for vibe 3.5.
3.5. Yep.
Oral warning.
Yep. Now do it again and turns it off. There you go. Nope, nope, push it up. Just push it up. Nope. Ah, crazy. No, what are you doing? You push it up, then up,
Got it.
and turns off.
Smoke
and
detector.
Then down, and turns on, then off.
Smoke. Trims 3,
Oh.
mock trim. Oh, I gotta set my trim
Oh.
back for takeoff.
I like that. That's my favorite oral warning. Smoke. Everybody smoke.
Alright.
Trims. Mock trim.
I'm not going through that check. We're just gonna.
Yacht Ampers.
Yacht Ampers. I engaged already.
Like, you gotta put in brackets, real Challenger pilot plays FO.
Reversionary inhibit switches.
Reversionary inhibit switches. I'm not gonna play with those either. We're just gonna assume
IRS.
They're in the center pedestal.
IRS
which
is aligned.
normal.
CPDLC.
We're not doing that.
TCAS.
Oh, you fancy. You got CPDLC.
How do I do the TTS test?
It's in the transponder somewhere.
Yeah, I don't remember how to do it. I'm just gonna go pretend we did that too. Fuck it.
ATIS and clearance.
I haven't gotten that yet, but there's nobody online.
FMS flight plan. Wind update. Perf.
It's gotta have to be in the Pro Flight 21.
Okay,
Pro
so
Flight
let's
21
stop right
somewhere.
there. Let's work on our flight plan. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too. Queen Comanche. I have to set a
That's a lot.
something
Of,
check thing to do the check item.
that's a lot of buttons.
All right, so is there anybody online right now? Let's see.
Or the checklist, yeah, definitely needs to do that. The next item. Oh yeah.
Let me see. You covering SWF. I'll wait for him to reply. If not, I'm just gonna put my flight plan in as I have it. So screw. We're going to Pittsburgh. Let's go depart. Stewart 9 off a runway. What's the? Oh, I didn't even think of look at the weather yet. Let's check on the weather chat. Let's go right over here. It's like it's gonna be 27 at Stewart. When the weather's good there, weather's good in Pitt. Do a little light snow in Pitt actually. Interesting. All right. Okay. So runway 27, execute. Next page. We're gonna go Huguenot. And then I did Huguenot to Wilkes-Barre, which is Lima Victor Zulu. Alright, he's not covering. Alright. Then PSB. And then we're going to do an arrival into Pittsburgh. What did I say the winds were? Pittsburgh 290. So they're going to be landing. So I want to land on 28 right in Pitt. Arrival. ILS 28 right off of the Hainsey 7 PSB. ILS 28 right. Vectors. Or do I want to do it off of Nasty? I forget. I haven't flown to Pittsburgh in a while. I used to fly in there all the time back in the day. Not no more. I miss Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'll do it off of Nasty. F. Execute. Flight plan's in. Did this guy ever finish fueling? No, he didn't. Why did he? Oh. Because I didn't open the things. That's why he couldn't fuel. Whoops. All that time that dude was sitting there waiting to fuel. I didn't have the panel open for him. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay, now the fuel's going up. Wow, I'm dumb. Okay, moving on. Flight plan's done. Now we gotta do perf too. Okay, so let's do perf. Perf init. We got no passengers today. Only 500 pounds of garbage in the back. We're going up to 300. We're gonna have. I calculated I wanted at least 6,000 pounds of gas, so we're gonna we'll call it 6,200. And we'll go ahead and execute takeoff. We said it was 290 at 4 knots here at Stewart. Temperature is -7. Chilly out here. Next. Oh, I forgot to set my altimeter too. 3009. Alright, we'll send away these numbers. Doink. That's my V1, VR, V2, and VF. So those are sent. Okay, so we can check that.
Takeoff data.
That's all checked. We did that.
Avionics and charts.
We're good.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Departure briefing.
Alright, so Stewart 9 is just runway heading off of 27 up to 3,000. We got 3,000 set, initial altitude. And it's uncontrolled right now since there's no ATC online, which is a bummer. But pretty much once we get in the air, I'll just flip the autopilot on. I'll end up getting it direct to Huguenot, and we'll climb up to our cruising altitude since there's nobody to control us. Briefing complete.
Emergency procedures.
No questions.
Thank you.
Pins, covers, chocks.
All everything's removed.
Cabin lights,
Actually,
water
the
heaters,
chocks, we'll take the
master
chocks.
seat.
Cabin lights, water heaters, master seats.
Refueling is complete, Captain. Do you need anything else?
No, you can go ahead. And
Okay,
disconnect.
just one quick signature on here. and
Damn,
I'll be on my way.
$1,700. That's a lot of money.
Here's a copy for your records. Have a nice day.
Yeah, the passengers can afford it.
So now I just turn this off, right? Or do I have to turn the valves off? I forget. For the fuel, now that he's done fueling, do I?
Close the valves and then turn the left toggle switch off.
Oh, I didn't want to. Why did I? Man, this goes so
Oh, he's
big.
inside the overhead.
Okay. So off, 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 off. Okay.
6,000 pounds, man. You're not taking any gas.
Going just to Pittsburgh.
I'd
Flight
be
compartment
nervous.
checklist complete. Engine start checklist next.
Listen, man. This ain't the airlines. Gas is cheap.
All right, engine start checklist.
Engine start checklist. Doors.
Yeah, I should probably close the door. Come on, door, close. There we go.
Closed. Parking brake and pressure. Checked and set. Fuel quantity and balance.
Total, yep, we're checked.
Did you open this aux tanks
Beacon.
again?
No.
Yes, you did, because you opened all 4 of those valves, didn't you?
Alright,
On.
fine.
Fuel boost pumps.
You're the amateur, man.
On. Ignition.
We're gonna use B, right?
I'm not here for 5 minutes for the
Armed.
pre-flight.
Engine 2
And it all
start.
goes south.
Engine 2 start. Okay. Let's go ahead and start. I want to open this guy up. Start engine 2. Alright, engine 2 start.
So 2 lights.
2 lights.
There you go.
22.
2 lights, 2 out.
Up
Because
over. Fuel
the white lines
infused.
on your overhead for your near your 10 stage go out. And then 22% add fuel flow light off. 246 and about a half, so 300 pounds fuel.
Fuel
300 to 400
system.
pound fuel burn. That's stable. Ignition goes out at about 55% into. Or not ignition, starter goes out. Starter cut
Fuel
out.
boost pumps. Checked.
Pump press. That's what you're looking for.
Okay.
Press for the dead end.
Engine 1 start.
Starting 1.
Alright, Mike, so when you start one, you're looking for 2 lights.
2
On the
lights.
10 stage, the left and the right go out. 2 out. N2 rotation, oil pressure rising. Ignition's on, so 22% introduced fuel. Fuel flow. ITT rises, light off. And then you look at the overhead. And you're looking for the
Engine start
starter cut
checklist
out. I
complete.
think at like
After start checklist,
52%.
next.
There it goes. There's 55, I think. And then you're looking for about
After
25,
start checklist. Generator
2, 4,
1 and 2.
6, and then whatever half for your engine indications.
On. Checked AC and DC. Ignition. Disarmed. Packs. On. 14th stage. Open. Cowl anti-ice. On.
You can
Check
your
45
power and your weight
seconds.
at the same time. if
Flight
you want.
controls.
is my yoke not doing anything?
Oh boy.
Oh, I know why. Because my freaking ATC thing is plugged in. My joystick for when I use it for ATC. So, shit. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Now it should work. There we go. Full left, full right. Nose up, nose down. Rudder full, full. Let's go ahead and
Ground
turn.
spoilers.
It's been 45 seconds to turn these guys off. Ground spoilers, so half. Good. Full bore. Oh yeah.
Flight spoilers.
We just did that.
Cal anti-ice.
We did that.
Supplemental ground wing anti-ice.
Supplemental ground wing anti-ice.
Test on. Fuel balance.
Yeah, you can do the wing
Check.
anti-ice with the cow
Trims.
anti-ice.
Trims.
didn't, yeah.
Set 3 set for takeoff. Three set for takeoff.
Ooh, that seems
No steer.
So nose down.
No steer armed.
Armed. APR.
Here. I don't know.
APR. Engine control APR test. Where do I find that?
Right below throttles. Next to the vibe.
Next to the vibe. Oh. Test 1. Okay. Test 2. Test 2. Oh, it's one of those where it keeps going up. Okay, it's just good.
ADG unit.
Yeah, you're looking for APR in the N1, and then the
ADG auto display control unit.
bottom pedestal near the red handles.
Ah, yes, lamp.
I love lamp. Do you love lamp? Airplane loves lamp.
Love lamp.
Supplemental ground wing anti-ice.
It's still testing. Taking
Oh.
sweet, sweet time.
Oh, you have extra something with the ground wing anti-ice. Ooh, you're fancy airplane. I didn't have that in mind.
Cal anti-ice off, wing anti-ice normal. So we can get those heated up. 14 states isolation valve checked. We did that already. Wing anti-ice check off. Okay. We're just gonna pretend that that's done because it's taking too long. It's pissing me off.
You can
Cal
test the
anti-ice.
cal and the wing
On
anti-ice at the
14
same
stage
time, I'm
isolation
pretty
valve.
sure.
Wing anti-ice.
I forget what you do with that. I think you just check to make sure there's no EGT rise with that. Or ITT rise.
Isn't the light supposed to come on too?
Oh, for the wing anti-ice? Yeah. But like I'm saying, you can go to normal and you can test that same time with the cal, I'm pretty sure.
I already did the cal before.
Yeah,
So
but
I missed it.
I know. I don't know why the checklist seems kind of scattered in my opinion for that.
And then ATS for
You gotta heat up to I think 85 degrees and then the light will come on.
push that button right there. Should have Nito Toto. I do not have Nito Toto. What the fuck?
It's because your anti-ice is on.
Oh, okay.
And you
Can't
said
get
no
handles on.
anti-ice for the takeoff
Gotcha.
on the box.
Hurry up. It's very realistic, the speeds on this thing, chat. It like takes a while for stuff to actually happen, like real time.
Gotta heat up, man. Gotta get to 85 degrees. How cold is it out there?
Oh, it's
Freaking
minus
cold.
7.
I know. Burr.
Brr.
85 Fahrenheit, I think, though.
Oh my god. Any day of the week, airplane.
It should work. Yeah, your valves are in.
It's just
the
taking
throttle
its
up a bit.
realistic time.
Bump the throttle up a bit.
Is my parking brake not on? It is on. Why am I moving forward? Excuse me?
Hold your toe brakes, friend. Are you the hydraulic 3A? No, all your hydraulic pumps should be on. Weird.
Oh, it's working now. Okay, weird.
A little glitch in the matrix there.
A little glitch in the system. We're rolling forward without the parking brake on, even though it was set.
Oh man, see, this is why we could turn it on with the cal, because it takes the longest.
There we go.
And you
Off.
Checked. Off. ATS.
Now I gotta push the button. Still not giving me it.
Definitely gotta map that bad boy.
How do I... It's not giving it to me after I pressed it. What am I doing wrong still?
Go in the box and see what your performance anti-ice and stuff is set. Make sure there's a speed set.
Why is this window so small? What happened here? Oh god.
You definitely gotta make a keyboard bind for that, for auto throttles.
Oh god.
Sometimes you gotta press the button twice too. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Is my bleed supposed to be 10th stage? Is that why?
No.
So I got send complete. Speeds are set.
Is there a power setting in between the N1s? Is there a percentage in magenta, I think?
Yeah. TO.
Try it again, because I don't think... Maybe your throttles were up.
N1 TO.
Oh, I didn't have the
ATC
ATS button
TCAS.
pushed. Oh.
TARA. After start checklist complete.
No, you shouldn't have.
Taxi
You shouldn't have
checklist
to
next.
do that.
Okay, well.
See, now that your auto throttles are advancing, see, that's why you shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, see, that's fucking stupid. You don't press ATS button, you just turned it on. No.
Okay,
Your throttles coming up. They're not. You don't need Nito until you on takeoff anyway.
Okay.
Until unless a lineup item. I don't know why it's telling you that now.
Next checklist.
Taxi checklist.
Alright, we can start
Taxi
taxiing.
lights. On. Wing and cowl anti-ice.
You don't technically need Toto until like a final item. Or end of before takeoff checklist.
Alright, let's start taxiing. Taxi lights are on. What is it yelling at me for?
Did you do the unit test on the ADG where it went out, or did you just do the lamp?
Wait a second. Left windshield low. Why am I getting all the heats?
Because they're supposed to be off until final items. The Challenger is weird. You get a lot of messages. They're supposed to be off. That's why you have a yellow message.
Oh, okay.
The Challengers have a lot of yellow messages, and they just gradually go away until you get to the takeoff, and then all you're supposed to see is green. It's kind of dumb.
Brakes
it's not
and
very
steering.
user-friendly, so you gotta like look at the messages, understand
Reverse
is that a
thrust.
normal time frame for that message to be there.
Alright, let's do the reverse thrust check. So, 2 reversers. Stowed.
It's like, why would it even have you do Nito? Because when you put the reversers in, it's gonna mess up the ATS. So like, what's the point?
Okay, and back.
If taxiing the de-ice, pause checklist here until a paper de-ice checklist is complete.
We're not
You're at full
de-icing.
throttle.
Flaps. 20.
Yeah,
Altimeters.
that Nito thing is dumb.
3009.
Set and cross-checked. Radar weather. On. Takeoff briefing.
Complete.
Oh man, Wizz Air is here? Stewart? Like,
Taxi checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist next.
this airplane, that runway. That's my takeoff briefing.
Look at this baby. Oh yeah, chat. We're moving.
Yeah, chat's gotta start asking some questions. Come on.
Yeah, you got a former Challenger pilot in my ear, chat. Ask him questions. There's 12 people watching me struggle. It's a valiant struggle.
I think you're doing all right. I think the checklist steered you wrong in a couple spots. Pretty sure you're supposed to go to unit instead of lamp on the after engine start, because you test lamp before you start, and then you test unit after you start. There's no less than
Clear
65
left, clear right.
pre-flight systems test checks on a Challenger. It's not exactly a quick turning airplane
Clear right,
from
clear
cold
left,
and dark.
crossing. Stewart traffic, Challenger 124 Mike Charlie's taxiing across runway 34 to runway 27 for our westbound departure, Stewart traffic.
Any traffic, please advise.
Oh, I'm not even on the right frequency. Nice, good job, Mike. Stewart traffic, Challenger 124 Mike Charlie, taxiing runway 27 for our westbound departure. God, it took me 51 minutes into the stream just to get to the takeoff. This thing is a little bit of work. Little bit of work.
I told you.
And I didn't even do the whole APU, or I didn't even do all the checks to start. I just went right for the APU fire. I was lazy, and it still took a bunch of time. Anyways, it's time, chat.
Alright, Mike, so press the ATS button for the takeoff. Don't advance throttles halfway and then press the button, or make sure the light comes on.
Okay.
So if you're going to
Clear
line
right,
up,
clear left. Stewart
lights and
traffic,
heat.
Challenger, departing runway 27 to the west, Stewart traffic. So, oh, whoops, I gotta do the checklist. Whoopsie.
Before takeoff checklist.
lights,
Passenger
heat,
signs.
and
Advised
takeoff
on.
config okay.
Anti-collision light. On. Probes. On. Windshield heat. On.
Did it
Wing
work?
and cowl anti-ice.
Wing and cowl anti-ice. I guess I don't really need, it's cold, but I don't really need it, so check.
Continuous ignition.
Below
On.
10
ATC
degrees,
TCAS.
cows. No, below
TARA.
below 10 degrees,
Supplemental
cows on.
ground
Below
wing
5
anti-ice
degrees,
panel.
wings and cow on.
Checked.
With visible
CAS.
moisture.
Takeoff config
Oh,
okay.
we don't have visual moisture. Takeoff fig okay.
Landing, pulse,
Fly with
precog
me,
lights.
let's fly,
On.
let's fly.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Alright, now it's
After
actually time.
takeoff
Melvin
checklist
Leroy
next.
just subscribed. Thanks for coming in today. Chally, 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 chally.
Grant, thank you so much for the 22-month resub. I really do appreciate you. Just in time to watch me take this thing off. Alright, half throttle.
Or you could just go from idle and press the button. It doesn't matter. As long as that
There
green
it
light comes
goes.
up.
Throttles are on. $80.
Cross check.
V1. Rotate.
Zero rate.
Pot rate, you're up.
And reversers off.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the autopilot on.
Good job.
We're gonna go heading. We're gonna go vertical speed. Flaps up. 2 for 3. There's no ATC, so I'm actually just gonna keep the climb going. And we'll go ahead and pick the speed up as well. And we're gonna let her climb on flight level change.
What did you set as your bug speed for takeoff?
200.
Yeah, that's what we used to do.
30.
Sign them off. We got the IACRA all set up.
Right, so 30. And
Gotta
let's
get
go
me on the
direct to
ground.
Huguenot.
Yes, let's.
Let's go ahead and nav. Sweet. all good. There's a lot of work right there, but we're all clean. Let's do the after takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Landing gear. Up. Flaps.
Ignition would be off.
0.
You have
Thruster
it on.
reserves. Off. Ignition. Off. Pressurization. Checked. Pax transition.
You don't need to have the ignition on unless it's, like I said, moderate turbulence, strong crosswind, contaminated
Completed.
runway, heavy
N1.
precipitation.
Climb set. APU generator. Off. APU. Shut down.
Okay, he's doing
Passenger
it all for me.
signs.
On's fine. They can stay seated.
CAS.
It's like he's got my
Clear.
type rating.
After takeoff checklist complete.
What's the next checklist? I forget.
Descent checklist.
Oh, it's all
Okay.
in
Shoulder
descent
harness.
checklist. Okay, we don't need this checklist. Alright, whatever. Don't need it. Cool. We're good. We're moving. Climbing like a bat out of hell. Look at that, sucker.
Set your MFD map to show your altitudes and stuff, whatever. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
set up.
So what is it? It's MFD display. Yep. So speed, altitude, airports. That's good for me.
Then you want the FOs to show VNAV and yours to show window on, I think.
Window on. Yep. Okay. Cool. We're doing it. From
you
0
should
to
do it.
Challenger
So-
check ride in 2 days.
You should be able to get the FOs to show VNAV on his, because then you'll see important stuff above the rose arc.
VNAV, it's set.
Okay.
Yep.
You have the banana ring, yeah, for your climb and descent.
Yep, we've got the banana. Climb at 290.
Did your 10,000 foot light check? Because you're about to hit 18 for your light check.
Checked.
Just your bottom lights, yeah. Top lights are fine. Is your beacon not on? Bro, you didn't turn your beacon on for the engine start.
It's on. Oh no, what the? Never mind. I might have accidentally turned that off with switches. Anyways, standard.
Your nav lights
2992.
aren't, nav lights aren't on either, bro. Did you not? I wasn't there for the first 5 minutes. And we already fucked everything up.
Oh, because when I was messing with my my
Are you-
yoke
are you-
when it wasn't working, I turned all the switches off.
Ah. You know what that sounds like?
Excuses.
Chugga, 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 chugga. How many cars on the excuse train today? Choo choo.
You got me. You got me in a box here.
It's alright. That's how we learn.
We're on our way to Pittsburgh. I miss Pittsburgh.
Gotta have the I miss Pittsburgh counter in the chat.
It's only the second time I've said it in the stream.
Take a drink every time Mike says he misses Pittsburgh.
I can't drink yet. I'm still getting better.
No, the chat takes a drink for you.
Yeah, chat, you got a drink for me. I've been sick for a bit. I feel good now, but it took a while. I never did get my fucking COVID results still. These freaking people are so overwhelmed, I guess, with what's going on.
Is your fuel totalizer in the box set correctly?
Let me go ahead and make it sensed fuel. Why are you like this? I don't know how I broke this, but why is... There we go, that's how I fix it. Okay. Perfing it, so we'll hit delete. Sensed fuel. Look at that. Boom. Now it's sensed the fuel. Good. Guess I can go right into the landing data, huh? Approach. Pit weather, let's see. Pit is current weather in Pittsburgh. Let's 290 at 14, 9 miles, light snow, few at 28, broken 35, overcast 46, minus 7, 26. Alright, so I'll come back here and I'll start 290 at 14. It is minus 7, so it's still minus 7. The altimeter was 30.26. Alright, so next. What am I missing? Oh, wrong airport. Son of, I have to do it all again because it's a different. Pissed. Anyways, dry runway, all that's good. Actually, it's gonna be. Call it wet because there's a little bit of light snow. Call it wet. And we will see. Engine bleed is going to be wings and cowling because it's snowing. So that'll bump our speeds up. Sweet. Send. Speeds are sent. 29 for 30. On the go. So what do you usually cruise at in this thing? Mach 7, 8.
You're a charter pilot, so as close as you can get to the Bible pole. 8.2.
Yes.
Technically, autopilot is limited to 8.3 in RVSM airspace on the Challenger 604.
Yeah, we'll do 8.1. And while we're cruising along and everything is copacetic, let's go check out the back. Look at this. Fancy glassware. Can't open any of these things yet. Oh, what do we got here? Got galley lights. Turn all the lights on. Check the temperature. Warm this bitch up because it's hot out. Oh, there's PA briefings. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, if we may please have your attention. May we have your attention, please? You may now remove your seatbelt, although it is recommended to keep your seatbelt fastened, as we may encounter unexpected turbulence during the flight.
General turbulence right now. That's pretty neat. Door status. Oh, look at that. Fancy. Alright, let's come on back here. Sit on down. We got our little moving map thing right here. Shows us where we're going. It's got our little flight plan and everything in there. That's kind of neat. Took off out of Stewart, going to Pittsburgh. Shows us the outside temperature, altitude in meters, our speed in kilometers. Oh, the table doesn't come out. Still a lot of things that they can make clickable on this thing. This table's out. Can go sit down here and take a look out the window. Oh yeah, we're cruising. Look at that view right there, chat. And then the most important thing for me, chat, is the lav. Here's the most important thing for me, chat, because I always have to poop. So you can poop. Water doesn't work or anything like that, but let's see.
And there's no window in the Challengers. Okay, so look outside though while you poop.
So the pooper works, which is good because I poop a lot. Chat. That's the moral of that story. This thing's kind of neat. It says 1:53 p.m. because I have it set to daytime. Got an hour and 7 remaining according to this. Man, this flight's a little bit longer than I thought.
Yeah, you're gonna land with like no gas, bro. Actually, probably land with 3,000 pounds exactly.
I think I should have plenty of gas. I'm gonna land with 3490 according to this.
Oh, damn! I'm starting to sweat fuel a little bit. I always planned for 4, and that way if I landed with, I had to land with 3.
Well, if I turn my cruise speed down, I probably take that.
Well, why would you do that?
Yeah, it's the sim, baby. All right, so we're cruising. I have the realistic outside sounds off so we don't make ourselves deaf in the stream. Because supposedly, like, the outside sounds are realistic unless you turn it off, and I don't want to blow out my eardrums.
Challenger cockpit is actually very quiet.
See how beautiful she is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, She looks good and she functions good. The jury's still out, chat. I don't know if it's worth $115. Obviously, this was a gift on behalf of the Virtuous Safe Flying Club, so any of the Virtuous Safe Flying Club members who are in the chat and contributed to this gift, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. It meant a lot to me. I made that pretty clear in the Discord, and it still really does mean a lot to me that you guys did this for me, so thank you. As a whole, I don't know if I would have spent the money on my own, so you guys, it really truly is a gift. And
Probably
do I think
most
it's worth
in-depth-
$115? I don't know, to be honest.
Probably the most in-depth private jet in X-Plane. That's
Oh, definitely.
detailed.
But
I mean,
$115?
I mean, that's more than PMDG money for kind of a niche aircraft.
Chat. So one thing that I am when it comes to add-ons in both of the sims, whether it's X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, is I'm honest with my assessment of the aircraft. This thing is beautiful. It functions great. There's a lot of clickable things. It's very in-depth. It has a checklist, a lot of detail. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I started out in the FBO and did all the FBO stuff before coming out to the airplane. They obviously put a lot of work into it, and it is a great airplane, a nice sim, and the extra stuff maybe makes it worth more, but for me, it's still kind of high at $115, Chad. I would say 90 at the most. That's my honest opinion.
99 would just be a nice number. It's a nice even number.
That's my honest opinion. It's a great plane, though. It's 5 stars out of 5. Absolutely. If you're willing to spend the money, it's worth it in that respect. If you're into private jets, you got the niche, whatever, and you like the functionality, the actual thing itself, if you take out the price, 5 stars out of 5, hands down, easy.
But
money-wise,
yeah,
$90.
maybe being a little jaded and having flown the Challenger, there's nothing special. There's no soul to that airplane.
Again, that's just my hard-nosed, you know I'm going to give it to you straight every time, chat, my honest opinion. But I am very, 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 very grateful to the Flying Club for gifting this to me. I can't put that into words, so thank you.
That's very cool that they did that for you after you were just talking about it.
The leftovers or whatever I had, whether it was Rona or something else, because I still don't know. Never got my PCR test back. Kind of makes me mad, not gonna lie, Chad. They told me, and I know the system's back up, especially in New York, because everyone and their mothers is testing, and a lot of people actually have COVID in New York right now because of the Omicron variant and it's spreading. But when I went and got it, they're like, oh, right now it's like 24 to 48 hours. I'm on like day 4 and still haven't found out, so
Your spam folder.
I guess they didn't, they underestimated how long it was going to take, so it's kind of I'm a little annoyed about that, Chad, I won't lie, but it is what it is.
I mean, interesting fun facts about the Challenger. I don't know. Look at the overhead and have chat. Ask me which button does what.
Chat's not very interactive so far tonight.
I didn't have a HUD though. Did you show them the HUD?
Oh no, I haven't shown them the HUD yet. Yeah, there's the HUD.
Is the minimums any type of minimums in Pittsburgh that you can use the HUD?
No, I mean it's 9 miles, but not really. No. It's snowing, but it's 9 miles and a few clouds of 28, so not really. It's neat though, but not necessary. Switch to the FOC real quick. Let's see what this guy sees.
It's very tiny in real life. Was the biggest realization about the HUD that I've noticed. It's probably like smaller than an
got a
iPad
sat
mini.
phone. Oh wait, hold on. Where's the sat phone? There's a sat phone. Did you use a sat phone?
That cost a minute.
Oh, you use a sat phone to prepare the stuff at the FBO upon arrival. For that, well, I don't need anything.
Is the rental car gonna be ready when I get there?
No passengers. I'm ferrying back to Pittsburgh. Just like I would have done at my old job at AMG when we were done with the trip. We'd ferry back, typically empty, to Pittsburgh. back when I used to have the call sign Rivers Jet.
Wait, doxing everybody.
I mean, I'm not going to talk about my current company name, but I don't mind talking about AMG, my charter job. So yeah, we're cruising. Anybody in the chat have any questions? It's a very quiet chat so far. Everyone's just in awe of this machine, I guess. Yeah, that or a lot of people are multitasking. I know there's a couple other people streaming. I know Slant is streaming. Slant Alpha Adventures. He's a popular guy.
Synthetic vision.
Oh, we do have synthetic vision.
You do?
Yeah, I forget how to turn it on. There was a way to do it, and I forgot.
Gotta be PFD settings in that ProLine 21 controller panel.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how to do it.
We had that on one of the 604s. Synthetic vision's pretty neat.
Alright, so menu.
It's saying it's in the top control panel for the PFD.
Oh, I got it, yeah, so I see it. It's... Son of a... There it is. Synthetic vision. There you go.
Neat.
I don't like flying with that on, though. Bothers me after a while.
No, you should. It's cool. Does it draw the runway? If it draws the runway, that's even cooler, bro.
We can check when we get closer to pit.
You put that little flight path vector right on the threshold of the runway. Oh, yeah. Nice approach every time. Oh, he's saying it does.
Let's see. Have you tried synthetic vision? It does draw the runway and the ILS. Oh. Thank you, Muses on Twitch. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll turn it on for the ILS when we go into pit then.
This guy's an expert. I'm not. I have zero ProLine 21 experience.
This guy knows. See, I had the ProLine 21 when I flew the CJ3, but I don't remember. It did not have synthetic vision. That I remember. Anyways, chat, while we're at cruise, we're going to give you some in-flight entertainment in the form of Slant Alpha Adventures. Let's go see what he's doing real quick. I'm going to take a break. So you guys are going to watch Slant Alpha Adventures real quick while I take this quick break. If I can get it set up. Good Lord. There you go. You guys can watch him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached our cruise altitude of 35,000 feet, and we have turned off the fasten seatbelt signs. The cabin crew is going to come around shortly with a fine selection of Red Bull products and Carolina barbecue. So relax and enjoy the flight.
Little streamception.
Thank you for coming in today, JPC. Good to see you. Hope that you're enjoying that gift. Hope that we'll see you stream that gift.
75.
Little does he know, chat, that I'm actually streaming it currently.
HotStart, which looks like...
Because he started his stream at the same time I started my stream.
If you think PMDG,
anyways, I gotta use the bathroom chat.
PMDG is a complete simulation of every switch down. You guys should see this HotStart Challenger if you haven't already. But looking forward to seeing you fly at JPC. I don't know if you've been on the stream with it just yet, but looks like it will be some fun. Hopefully enjoyable for you, and hopefully all is going well in your world. Happy New Year to you if I haven't said so already. The second raffle that we run on this channel continuously, guys, is our landing rate raffle. Every landing that we perform on stream, there's a stats pop-up window that comes up and tells you what the vertical descent rate was at the moment the wheels touched down. Of course, you know, sim pilots are always focused on trying to make it as smooth a landing as possible, so we aim for that lowest descent rate as possible, even though that's not necessarily always the safest thing to do. Sometimes it is a little safer to get the weight onto the wheels a little more firmly. But, you know, like I said, it's the closest thing sim pilots have to a high score. So yeah, we try to finesse it a little bit, and we'll solicit your predictions as we get closer. Not yet, but once we get established on the approach at our rival airport.
All right, Chad, I'm back.
Tonight,
Just had these little boys room there. If you haven't already, go over to and follow the Slant Alpha Adventures channel. Our buddy Rob Sherman Jr. Our quick in-flight entertainment. Well, I had to go use the restroom.
Second monthly raffle again, drawing January 26th.
We'll mute him.
How's that flight factor 757? Looks kind of cool.
That's what he's flying right now. Yeah, I have no idea. I know absolutely nothing about it. Make sure you guys follow him if you haven't already. Good friend of mine, good friend of the Virtue SA Flying Club, good streamer. Very good streamer, and a lot more consistent in streaming than I am. My real world job definitely getting in the way of streaming a lot. And just so you guys know in the chat, this is probably the last time I'm going to stream in January, because the rest of my month is insanely busy. So I probably will not stream again until sometime in February, and I apologize, but this is just kind of the way that it is right now with what I've got going on in the real world. It did not help that I was just sick for the last 5 days. So, but there's a lot going on for the rest of the month too, between work and other things. Other stuff that I can't talk about yet on stream, but I apologize. By the next time you guys see me, since I'm not going to be able to stream again until February at the earliest, I'll be 30 years old. I turn 30 on the 24th of this month. So I'll be a year older the next time you guys see me after tonight. Getting old fast. It sucks. I hate it. It is pretty cool to see a plane like this so well done in the sim. Again, someone who's very partial to general aviation in all forms versus just the jetliners and everything like that. So it's nice that this is a thing, without a doubt. It's a very, very nice gift, and I'm happy to have it in my hangar.
Wish they did like a global. Global would have been nicer. You go up to like, was it 540? You know, up to like 54 and do like, was it 85, 84?
Probably would have been more complex for them to build, though. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, they also said I think they had like a stream, and people were like, why a 650? And they're like, why not? Plus, we also had access to somebody that had access to one, so
yeah, there you go.
That kind of dictates what
that
you do.
That kind of seals the deal right there.
Almost unlimited access to a plane.
Definitely makes a difference. A little bit of light chop that we're going through right here. Just a little light chop, nothing serious.
I compare a Challenger like a Class C motorhome. It's not a looker. It doesn't do anything great. It's not as extravagant long distance cruiser as like a Class A, you know, luxury motor coach. But it gets the job done.
Gets the job done. Alright, we gotta look at, I just realized this is not connected for some reason. Let's go ahead and connect that. I don't know why that was a thing, but that was a thing. So now we're all good here. We have an expected altitude, and again, right now we don't have any ATC to cover us until we get to Pittsburgh. There is Pittsburgh approaches on, so we might get some approach services going in Pittsburgh tonight. But until then, we're kind of on our own. And if we look at the Hainsey 7 arrival, we're going to be coming off of Phillipsburg, then we got Earn, and then we got Grace expect at 10. So we're just going to go ahead and put Grace at 10,000 feet into our FMS here. And we're going to execute that, and that's going to be our VNAV profile. Easy peasy. We'll go ahead and just put 250 because I remember when I used to fly to Pittsburgh all the time, they used to always give us 250 and 10 degrees. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. And that'll set us up for VNAV descent once we get a little bit closer. You can see our top of descent is out here. If I zoom in on the map, it's actually not that far out from the top of descent, chat. So what I'm going to do is, since there's no ATC currently, I'm going to go ahead and set 10,000 feet and arm the VNAV. So 10,000 is our bottom, and we'll arm VNAV. So you got V alt right here. So that way when we get close to the top of descent, it'll come up and it'll start to show where our top of descent will be, and it'll give us the V path and all that. So that's a nice thing. So let's look a little bit closer. The Pittsburgh weather has updated. It is no longer snowing. It is now 10 miles, scattered at 3,500, overcast at 48, -6, and 30-28, altimeter 290 at 15. So the wind and altimeter haven't changed. Actually, I think I put it in wrong. So let's go perf 30-28. I might have put that in wrong. Yeah, it's 30.
Does it show your landing rate?
V-speed's deselected. Yeah, we're still going to land. We're going to still pretend it's a wet runway because it was snowing, so we're going to still keep that in there. Temperature has gone down. It's -6. The wind is 290 at 15 now, so we'll get all that in there nice and accurate. And the speed just didn't change by 1 knot, so now we're 124 apiece. And we're looking at factor.
Only 33.4. Is that what it says on your map, on your MFD map?
Hold on, I'll send those numbers.
31.8. 33.4 is probably your current weight.
Well, no, because I got.
You go to Perfinet, I bet you tells you your 33.8.
Calculated fuel is 42.90. Gross weight 32.3.
Okay, yeah. So you can put 31.8 or 32 in your landing weight. So instead of
a little higher
33?
speed's not going to hurt us.
Yeah, in the
Especially
Challenger, I don't think it doesn't it doesn't look ahead and see what your planned landing weight is at destination. I think it normally just takes what your current weight is.
I think we're about to hit.
So like if you went and planned your speeds like an hour and a half out, farther out you plan it, and then more often is theoretical.
I think we're about to have a right turn. I want to see what it looks like from the wing. Let's see what this looks like.
You see the
overland
fuel neck, fuel port.
Yeah.
Can you see the red fuel cap? Or is it more forward? I don't see it on the way.
Yep. Move forward. You'll see the screen in a second.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. It's like I know it's out there somewhere.
Anyways, we're getting close to our top of descent here. So we can start running our is the descent checklist. Is it too early for the descent checklist? It's through 18. We should do this, right? Yeah. Well, we can start running through. It looks like. Yeah. Okay. So start doing this.
Passenger signs.
They're still on.
Pressurization.
It's 30-28. So let's go and look at that now. We got the 1,200 feet field elevation set. We want it to be 30-28. So let's go up to 220, 40, 60, 80, 70, right about there. Right about there. That's set.
Fuel quantity and balance.
Checked.
FMS landing data charts.
It's all checked.
Approach briefing.
All right, approach briefing real quick. I'm going to request, and hopefully we'll get the ILS to 28 right, because that's going to make it an easier taxi to get down to Atlantic. Frequency 1117, final approach course 281. Looks like we got 3,000 at Zyko, then on down. misapproach if we have to do it. We'll just do the published climb 1800, climb and right turn to 5,000 direct to the Elwood City VOR and hold. Visibility and weather all should be good though. Once we land on the ground there in Pittsburgh, it'll be a left turn off. It's all reverses, so we'll have to slow down, make sure we get the reverses. Otherwise, we just take Bravo 6, Bravo, down November into the FBO, which is Atlantic Aviation. Quick, easy, painless brief, approach briefing complete.
VNAV transition flight level.
VNAV transition flight level, that's already set.
Descent checklist complete. In
Oh,
range
you can
checklist
set it in the
next.
box for
In range checklist we'll do when we're at 10,000.
So you want to learn a new Challenger-ism that you have to do?
3028, we'll get that ready to go. Anyways, top of descent's coming, bars up here. It's gonna be moving soon, down to 10,000 feet. Yeah, go ahead, Sean, sorry.
The real-world Challenger-ism that they actually, I think, just did this year is they want you to, quote, warm the wings before you put the flaps in. If it's below 10 TAT, regardless of any moisture or anything. So like somewhere below 10 on your final approach, if you're below 10, you have to warm the wings to get the green lights, but before you can technically put the flaps out. So there's no specific guidance on how early is too early or how late. Well, too late is putting the flaps on and then turning the heat on, but there's no guidance on how early you could theoretically do it. It just says on final approach before putting in flaps.
Alright, we're leaving 300 for 10,000.
This Bombardier is very ice conscious. They've been sued many times, so they change their anti-ice guidance constantly.
Let's go into, how do I get this into the VNAV speed again?
In the box. I think it's MFD or display, whatever display menu maybe, or MFD.
VNAV setup.
It is.
I don't remember how to do it. Shit.
MFD advanced. No, it's definitely not that. MFD data? No. Perf menu. There it is. In the main perf menu. Here's VNAV plan speed.
VNAV plan speed.
Got it. Go in your VNAV.
Oh, nope. Oh, okay, never mind. We're not doing that.
You gotta
control the speed.
You gotta
It's
go
slow
in
us
your.
down too fast. Yeah, I'll control the speed. I'll control the speed. It's fine.
Yeah, you would have to set your descent profile speed already. For a reason, it's got a default. Profile is 250.
Okay, not a big deal. We'll control the speed for now. Slow down when we get closer to Grace. Looks like pit approach is hanging in there for us. Looks like they're doing the RNAV to 2.8 right, actually, instead of the ILS. Oh, you know what? Would the ILS 3.2 make more sense? Yeah, let's just do the ILS 3.2. That'd make more sense going into Atlantic. Yeah, let's put the ILS 3.2 in there. F. Arrival. Let's do ILS 3.2 actually. Next. Oh, previous. ILS 3.2. Let's do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna execute that. And then screwed everything up though. Made my VNAV go wonky. Sorry, VNAV, go back to what you were doing. 250, 10. Execute. still good. We didn't break anything yet. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so now let me switch this up then. I'm not going to do the ILS. We'll do the ILS to 3-2. That's more better going into Atlantic anyway. Then it's just a right turn off right into the ramp. 111.3 frequency approach course. It's 325. Alright, that's all good. Alright, sweet. Excellent, excellent. Cool, 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 cool. Damn, we got 99 knots almost off the nose here. Oof.
Wow.
Big headwind up here.
Any problems and the wind's all.
The wind is all. Just waiting for that contact me from pit approach. I'm gonna tune him now.
Let's walk 0740. 0740.
Sweet. Alright, we're moving, chat. We're moving. We're gonna get the ILS to 3-2, make it easier for us to park over at Hotlandic Aviation.
American 1587, cross NAFTA with 10,000. Alright, NAFTA with 10,000, American 1587.
It's multitasking hard tonight.
Let's get the next checklist ready.
In range checklist. APU.
Descent checklist.
In range.
Started.
Go
Altimeters.
through 18. Then turn your pulse lights on. And then at 15 you can turn your APU on. At 10 you can transfer the bleeds.
Alright, 3028 set.
Avionics.
Checked.
External lights. On. N1 target.
Climbs. I think we're good.
APU PAX transition.
And American 1587, if we can, we're coming from the south.
Avail
this year. If we could
completed.
just, get
APU
ILS
generator.
that would be great.
Goodbye, an 1873 172M with 108 horsepower.
In range checklist complete.
In range, complete.
Before landing checklist next.
Before landing checklist next. Alright, so the lights you said
That's
pulse
okay. I
on.
think I think it'll work a
18.
little better for the winds anyway, so we'll take 3-2.
Alright.
American 1587, Roger. Vectors, ILS runway 32.
Yeah.
Leaving Nesto, proceed direct runs.
You're
Descend
not
and
supposed
maintain
to
6,000.
transfer the bleeds until you're below 15.
Oh, well, whoops.
Leaving
messed up.
That's a limitation.
Nesto, go direct to
Smacking
runs,
with a wet
and we'll
noodle.
descend to 6,000, American 1587.
I just briefed you.
Pit approach.
Yeah.
Good evening. Challenger 124 Mike Charlie. 16.5 descending 10,000 for Grace. Currently 12 miles from Earned. I would like to request ILS 32.
Challenger 4 Mike, 124 Mike Charlie, pit approach, squawk 0765.
0765. Squawking.
American 147, pit approach, squawk 0775, turn left heading 270 and reduce speed to 250 knots. 270 and 250 knots. American 147, squawk 0775. 0775. American 1587, descend and maintain 6,000. Alright, 6,000, 1587. Southwest 756, 5 miles from Wilder, descend and maintain 4,000 till established, cleared ILS runway 32 approach.
Oh, he's got 3 guys on the final right now before me. Look at that. Pit approach busy today.
Descend and maintain 5,000, 5 miles from Wilder, Southwest 756, clear that approach. Southwest 756, descend and maintain 4,000. Descend and maintain 4,000, Southwest 756. Challenger 4 Mike Charlie, leaving Grace, proceed direct, runs, descend and maintain 6,000, vectors ILS runway 32, final approach course.
Alright, after Grace, direct runs and 6,000, Challenger 124 Mike Charlie. After Grace, direct to runs. So I gotta do this all the way.
Ooh.
Cancel mod. Runs. Execute. So legs. Grace. And then direct to runs after Grace. Runs. Execute that. And he wants us down to 6,000.
Runway 32, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 32.
Oh, I gotta slow my speed down to 250. And we're gonna go down to 6,000. And we're gonna do it in flight level change. Slowing down to 250 knots.
American 147, descend and maintain 7,000.
Go ahead and take the VNAV off.
American 147, verify direct runs. Direct runs, please. Thank you.
Alright. Good. 34 miles to Gruns. Through 10. Alright, what do I do through 10 here, buddy?
Pulse lights is solid. Bleeds are transferred.
American 147, turn
solid,
right heading
Signs
320,
can be on.
turn right heading 320, I'll get you back on course to Gruns.
Okay, let's
Gruns
go
is
and do
Golf,
this
Romeo, Uniform, November,
little
Zulu.
thing over here. Whoops. Nope. There we go. Let's do landing.
American 1587, you are 4 miles from Gruns, maintain 6,000 till established, cleared ILS runway 32 approach.
Destination and will be landing in a few minutes. Please
Alright,
place all
we'll
storage
maintain
compartments
6,000
and
till
tables
established,
in
clear
their
ILS
fully
32,
stowed position.
American
All portable
1587.
electronic devices must be turned
American
off.
147,
Make sure that your
maintain
seats are fully
230
upright
knots, descend and
and that all
maintain
loose
6,000.
articles are stowed. And observe the seatbelt and no smoking signs when they appear.
American 147, you have Gruns pulled up now?
Hey.
American 147, ready to proceed direct Gruns. Direct Gruns,
Got our little false ILS here in the back. We are very much in the soup. And it's freezing temperatures, so you know what? We should probably get all the icing on, huh?
False ILS. I call it a ghost needles.
Ice. Yes, we got ice. So wing. Normal.
Cal.
Approach, American 1587, we just had a wind shear alert right over Gruns at 6,000 feet. American 1587, ready, thank you.
Alright.
American
Any ice
147,
on?
copy. American 147, company
76.
traffic 5 ahead, reported wind shear over
Maybe
runs
wings
at
are one.
6,000. Challenger 4,
Might
Mike
be
Charlie, you
rough.
copy?
We copy for Mike Charlie, thank you.
Roger.
We got ourselves a bit of a challenge going into pit tonight, talking about wind shear. Damn. A little bit of ice, baby. Supposedly you're able to see the ice accumulation in this thing. Let's see. We got everything on. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, the ice on the wing.
Yeah.
American 147, maintain 170 knots.
Kinda. Looks like it could be, maybe.
Look at the tail. The tail's not heated.
I don't know. We're bouncing around up here pretty good though.
American
58, Alright, for a clear line, American 15 and 7.
No, either way, we're getting rocked. The ice condition went away. But we'll leave everything on for now because the wings didn't even heat up yet.
Yeah, that's a little too slow. It would be. It would, especially with power.
Thank you, Brant. I
Challenger
appreciate
4,
that.
Mike Charlie. Reduce speed to 210 knots. Descend and maintain 4,000.
All right, speed 210, then 4,000. Challenger 4, Mike Charlie. 210, then 4,000. Go ahead and go flight level change for that. How dare you, airplane. Speed 210, and then down to 4. My frames are going to take a poop, I think, because of the weather. That's alright. Hang in there, plane. Hang in there. At 37 frames. Make it work. Rob says, I think he looks sexy even when he's not flying. Oh, thank you, Rob. I appreciate that.
American
It's a little
147,
weird, but thank you.
runway 32, clear to land, wind 310 at 14.
Calendar pilots do need their ego stroked a little bit. 'Cause they think they get upset every time they see a Gulf Stream.
Southwest 756, roll to the end. Make a right turn at the end, left November, Charlie 1 to the ramp.
Roll to the end, November, Charlie 1 to the ramp. Southwest 756.
Bouncy coming into pit, though. Look at this thing moving around.
American 147, it appears you're making a right turn. Turn left, heading 280. Vector back to final approach course and maintain 6,000.
There's a city out here. You can barely see it because of the weather.
This looks like
American
City Kingsway.
147, say you're heading. It seems that you're appear to be southeast bound now.
American 147, we're going heading 280.
Yeah, Reg.
Cabin. Ice says everything's still on. Airplane, so calm down.
Pittsburgh,
Is the wing on?
Southwest
Is the
2060.
wings?
Yeah, it's on.
No.
Alpha
The
9,
wing's struggling right now.
94 to the Chicago
Figure it
Midway.
out, what the-
Information Rumble.
Yeah, what the
Challenger
hell?
4, Mike Charlie, turn left, heading 140.
What?
Left
the
140 for Mike Charlie.
And for Mike Charlie, I stepped on you. Left, heading 140, vector for traffic.
Left heading 140 for Mike Charlie.
Southwest 2068, Reg, stand by.
Stand by.
If it doesn't heat up while you're level, adding power, then I don't know what to tell you. 'cause-
American 147, descend and maintain
Jacked up,
4,000.
Alright, hot
Hey.
start.
City pit back
Southwest
there.
2068, you say you were ready to taxi?
Not yet.
Roger, you don't have your clearance. You ready to copy your clearance?
Yeah, ready to copy.
Southwest 2068 is cleared to Chicago Midway Airport.
We'll
in pit
turn
5
on the
departure.
gun.
Then as follows, walk 0762.
Wing Cal
Stand by
NES
with your
on. There
readback.
it goes.
There you go.
Took its sweet time, but it's there.
Yeah,
American
I'm just gonna go ahead
147, you
on the
are
record and
4
say it
miles
doesn't take that
from
long.
Weiler. Turn right heading.
It does take that long on the ground when it's cold.
4,000 till established.
But
Cleared
when you
ILS
have power,
32 approach.
Here, let's go. Runs in the final approach course is 325. Make that big, and we'll execute that.
Challenger 4 Mike Charlie, turn right heading 230.
230 for Mike Charlie.
Southwest 2068, go ahead with your readback.
Come on, mouse. Hang in there.
So Southwest
230.
2068 recruited to the Chicago Midway Airport. Get the Pittsburgh 5 departure and the south and squad
See what that looks like in the wing view. Oh, yeah.
Southwest 2068, be back correct. Expect
A little bit
runway
of
28
snow,
right
a little bit of weather.
Romeo current, altimeter 3029.
It's getting messy
28
out
right
here.
in, we got your Romo, 2068.
American 147, you picking up the localizer?
He's going to put us inside here, so I'm going to go
American
Weiler.
147, roger, clear land, runway 32.
325, intercept, execute. It's got the line drawn out there for us. Nice and nice, good.
Challenger 4 Mike Charlie, turn right heading 270.
270 for my Charlie. Alright, a little bit of weather action for our first on-stream Challenger landing. Can't be this kind of entertainment, right, Chad?
Do you know your landing flow?
Oh, I get the next checklist right.
Before landing checklist. Landing gear lever.
It'll be gear down. Reversers armed.
Challenger 4 Mike Charlie, 900 miles from Weiler. Turn right heading
Doors
290, maintain
stowed
4,000 till established, cleared ILS runway 32 approach.
2904 to establish cleared ILS 32, Challenger 4 Mike Charlie. Alright, clear for the approach. So we'll arm approach. What do I do? I can do on. Clear for the approach.
So you could do gear, thrust reversers, spoilers stowed,
I'm
armed,
gonna start slowing down here a little bit.
ignition
Got the first
on,
notch flaps in.
continuous, and then anti-ice as required.
Which we're gonna keep the anti-ice on because we're getting nice conditions.
Challenger 4 Mike Charlie, reduce the final approach speed. You're 5 in trail of a Airbus 320 indicating 110 over the ground.
We're reducing a final 4 Mike Charlie. Alright, that case gear down.
197 knots gear down.
Next notch flaps.
Down indicating. No steer. Arm centered clear. Anti-skid.
You could do your flow.
Armed tested. Passenger signs.
American 1587, turn
Wing
left at
cowl
the end, taxi
anti-ice.
via Zulu, join Echo,
Say yellow.
then Tango, Delta,
Fuel
Delta
imbalance?
1 to the gate.
Fuel balance for.
Not worried about it right now.
Water
Wing
pen.
anti-ice is
American
on.
147, clear to land runway.
Continuous ignition. On.
Oh.
Thrust reversers.
Yeah.
Armed.
It's 800 pounds
American
of
50
flight and
now, we
400
make
pounds
it
Stowed
landing, so
auto.
you put the gear down
Flaps.
after landing. So
Set.
you were.
American 1587, roger, taxi,
That's why
November,
I dinged you as soon as you put your
Charlie.
Before landing checklist
That's
next.
realistic.
After
landing
landing
Delta,
checklist next.
Delta 1.
Quick, left to aux, left aux.
Alright,
left
November,
aux.
Charlie, Victor, Delta, and then Delta 1 for American 1589.
Localizer is alive. We're already at final approach speed, which is bonkers way out here. Freaking 124, but I guess the guy in front of us is going hella slow.
Yeah, so
Alright.
chat, what we saw is we saw that the Challenger has an in-flight fuel imbalance, ICAS caution warning, at 800 pounds, but 400 pounds for landing. So the airplane thinks you're landing when you put the gear down. So when Mike put the gear down, we got the fuel imbalance message.
These localizers are like garbage.
I think it just went out, so you could turn it off if you want.
I'll leave it on until it bounces a little bit more. Alright guys, landing rate guesses. You can start getting your landing rate guesses in the chat.
Challenger 4 Mike Charlie, wind 3018, runway 32, clear to land.
3-2,
330.
clear to land, Challenger 4 Mike Charlie.
332.
Alright, clear to land. Everything's on. Glide slope's live. You guys can go ahead and... What'd you say my landing rate was going to be, Sean?
332.
332. Oh, not much faith. Landing rate
Not
guesses in the
bad.
chat. Landing rate guesses in the chat. Let's go. For a slightly windy landing into Pittsburgh, landing runway 32. Weather stopped, though. All the ice condition's gone. Guess I could turn this stuff off. I guess at this point leave it on, yeah?
Yeah, you can turn it off. You're outside then. Is it still snowing?
No, it stopped.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Okay.
Theoretically, you could turn your ignition off too if you want.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll get the next checklist ready.
After landing checklist. Landing, pulse, recog lights.
Mike Charlie, speed, your discretion.
4 Mike Charlie. Now speed's our discretion, but we're already at final approach speed, so F it. AOA limit. Why am I getting AOA limit? Trying to freaking get the glide slope plane? What are we doing? What's
your
happening?
speed set? I don't think you have ice or something. That's weird. You have no flaps, that's why.
Why do I have no flaps?
Did you have accidentally touch something apparently?
2500.
I don't know what I did, but I had all my flaps in. Oh no, everything's falling apart. Sorry, we'll get it back.
Fly in full
We'll get it
flaps.
back. We'll get it back.
That high. R.I.P. F's in the chat.
Alright, we're good. We're good. I don't know what
Pittsburgh,
happened, but I'm pretty sure I had all my
Southwest
flaps out, but they
26,
went away, but they're back.
That was to touch the wrong thing on your yoke.
I guess I touched something.
Runway 28 right. Exit the ramp via Victor 2.
All is well.
You'll see Airbus 319 American type
When in doubt,
southbound.
just push
Behind
full
them,
forward on the
join
yoke.
Tango Bravo 28 right.
Exit the ramp from Victor 2, and then
Alright, landing rate guesses.
traffic
Now that we've got this under control again.
Your FO's trying to
Southwest
kill you.
2016.
You must be new.
Thank you.
Hatching Colgan flashbacks. Put the flaps up. Kill us all.
American 147, taxi via Echo, Tango, Delta, Delta 1.
F it. Disconnect the autopilot.
Echo, Tango, Delta, Delta 100.
Good pilot off, bad pilot on.
Leave the auto throttles on.
Oh man.
Just like the 175.
Rob is shooting for a very particular niche number. He's not doing his job. You're gonna have to write a report. He's buying the drinks tonight with that mistake, that's for sure.
A little bumpy getting in here. A little bit of work to do. Stop sliding around on the floor rudder pedals, I swear to God. Now's not the time. I remember used to do this approach into Pittsburgh all the time. ILS 32. All the time.
It's raining again. I get ice again. I'd turn them on if I were you.
Oh, Lord.
Challengers don't handle ice very well.
Coming back on. That's my cue that the fuel is balanced.
Yay! Oh yeah. You're within 100 pounds. Nice. See, I already forgot. Definitely can't land with that on.
Don't know what happened with flaps, chat, but we're good now. Last call, any rate guesses.
Challenger 4 Mike Charlie, you parking at Atlantic?
A-firm.
Challenger 4 Mike Charlie, roger. We expect to exit the runway via November 4.
Forward, Charlie.
1000.
It's the second to last turn off. November 4.
Can't say I've ever landed on 3-2 at Pittsburgh.
I used to do it all the time, man. All the time. If it was advertising, we requested it. Because obviously then we just exit right into the FBO.
I never did the private side at pit.
If they were taking off 1-4, we want to take off 1-4. If they're landing 3-2, we want to land 3-2.
I tell the funny story, like first time I go to pit, I see you there. You getting de-iced.
Yeah, I remember that.
Southwest 2068, flat runway heading runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, wind 30018.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 28 right, Southwest 2068.
What are the chances?
Slightly high. Correcting. Absolute last and final call, chat.
Slightly high, gonna die.
That light snow was intermittent, but it's back. Auto throttle's coming off.
Is this showing the runway contaminated too? That's pretty neat.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Is it a slight left
Slowly
cross?
bringing the power out, slowly bringing the nose up. 159. Get the reversers out. And actually, we don't need that much reverse thrust because we're rolling all the way down to 4, so we can put them right back in. $159. I think that's going to make Twin Comanche the closest. Chat.
Nice job.
Which one's November 4? I forget.
Twin Comanches are scary, but they are cool airplanes.
Oh, we keep rolling. We're going to be rolling for a while. Let's roll down the runway. Yeah.
Roger 4 Mike Charlie, right November 4 to Atlantic. Have a good night.
November 4 to Atlantic, 4 Mike Charlie, good night. There's November 3, so it'll be the next one. And then I learned this lesson the other day. If I'm going to show you guys replay, I got to do the replay before I do the shutdown checklist, because otherwise it looks really funny. So we'll go ahead and do a replay here just as soon as we get to the ramp over at Atlantic.
Southwest 2068, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
2.2.
Let's go ahead and bring the flaps up. Go ahead and turn the landing recon.
2.5, Southwest 2068.
Off.
Southwest 2068, altitude checks, climb and maintain
Off. Continuous ignition.
14,000, continue runway heading.
Off.
Does FO
Windshield.
get your spoilers? Because somebody's supposed to get your
Right.
spoilers on
Pros.
landing. Or do you get your own spoilers?
Off. Wing anti-ice. Off.
Hold on.
Cow anti-ice.
On for taxi, but
Oh, sorry.
you can leave it on, don't matter. You're right here.
Spoilers. Stowed. Flaps. 0. ATC TCAS. Alt on. Radar mode. Standby. After landing checklist complete. Engine shutdown checklist next.
What am I doing? This is the terrible parking job.
So do you have a speed brake hotkey?
Yes, I do.
Do you use it?
No. No, it's automatic.
Because there's, unless the FO is doing it, you'll get half your spoilers with it in arm, but you need to move that lever to get the full ground spoiler action.
Gotcha. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, chat, I'm going to disconnect from VATSIM, so that when we do the replay, we're not accidentally doing that stupid shit. And we're going to go look at this landing. Oh yeah, look at that touchdown right there. We'll get back to that in a second.
Let's see if the landing actually shows you the spoilers. Only half of them go up.
I don't think I was fully on the center line. I'm a little disappointed in that. I think that's going to be my angle right here. Angle to the dangle.
It's definitely a Challenger.
Oh no, that's pretty good on the center line. Slightly left maybe? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your inboards only came out. So you need to use your speed brake lever
Gotcha.
to get the flight spoilers, which are the outboards.
Gotcha. Here, we're going to look at that view. If we're going to go backwards, and we're going to look at it from wing view.
Slid off the goddamn end of the runway because of that hot shot move there. You could have been like Republic, right? Republic slid off the end of the runway at 3-2 at Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Only the inboards came out. Damn. Okay, good to know for next time.
Yeah,
Good landing,
it's something. Well, it's something that when you're like flying with your hand, you know it's there. But it's also a thing. It's like a briefing item with different pilots. Is like, do you want me to get your speed brakes, or are you going to get your own speed brakes?
Little tower view through the snow.
Look at that windscreen.
I know. That's a little weird.
Stormtrooper infrared vision, whatever you got. Oh, you didn't use the HUD either. Damn, could have used the HUD.
I did not use the HUD. Oh, I didn't turn the synthetic vision on either. Damn, a lot of things I forgot to do. Whoops. All right, well.
I give this flight a B minus.
B minus. Fair enough. I'll take it. Good fix and thanks script today. All right, let's do this shutdown checklist.
Engine shutdown checklist.
Let's do the flow.
Taxi lights.
Let's do the flow.
All right, well, taxi lights off.
Off. Parking brake.
Set.
Set. Reverse thrust.
Okay, so turn your lights off.
Generators
and
1
then,
and 2.
So make sure you have AC, DC electrical power. Oh no, is he gonna do everything?
No, he stopped right there.
Okay, so check your AC, DC electrical systems page. Make sure your APU's up, actually.
AC
so
electrical. Yep, APU's up.
Okay, and then Gen 1, Gen 2, Engine 2, our boost pumps off, Engine 2 off, pump
so
press.
Gen's on, so engine 1, 2 off, boost pumps off.
Engine 2 shut down.
Engine 2 idle cut off, pump press ICAS. Other engine
fuel boost pumps.
Other engine
off.
Shut
fuel
off.
System.
And then you do beacon, seatbelts, nose wheel steering.
Engine 1 shut down.
Beacon.
Check ITT below 350 degrees Celsius.
Nose wheel steering. I gotta probably turn the ice off too.
Yeah.
Anti-ice off. 14th stage.
Then you just that's your flow, and then you back it up with the checklist.
Off. Beacon off. No steer off. ATC TCAS. Standby 0. Parking brake if chalked.
Let's chalk. Forgot to put the chalks in. Wait for the thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Yay.
Passenger signs. Cabin differential. 0 PSI. Engine shutdown checklist complete. Securing checklist next.
Let's secure this bitch.
Open the door.
Secure and checklist. Emergency lights.
Alright, hold on. Let's open the door and then we'll secure. Oh god. Oh god, where am I? Oh, wait.
A red golf ball handle. Whee!
Enjoy your snow, passengers. Alright, emergency lights.
Emergency lights, reversers, hydraulic pumps.
Off.
AC DC utility switch.
Off.
Headsets.
They're off.
We don't have that.
Thrust reversers.
Thrust reversers are off. No, they're not. Why are they not off? I had them off. Old buns.
Chocks.
I didn't see you touch
Chocks
it.
are installed.
Parking brake.
Off.
Hydraulic pumps.
Hydraulic pumps. Off. Off. Off.
Oh man.
Off.
You could do the
nav lights, logo
shutdown.
Nav lights, logo lights, off, off.
Oh man, let's do the flow. Let's do the
APU
flow.
generator.
APU gen. Well, it's because this is battery mass switch is on, so APU gen off. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh boy, he's panicking.
Man. Oh,
all right, quick,
man.
quick. Battery on, gen off, start, stop, packs, load, 10th stage, and then power, fuel, nav lights, and battery.
10th stage, I did, right? This is correct over here.
And then packs are in, so you gotta disable them. You gotta deselect them.
I did.
Yeah. And the power fuel, once it gets below 4% APU speed, you can depower the APU fuel control unit.
Where do I do that?
Bypass.
Oh, right there. There we go. Okay.
Then the battery.
Everything else is good, right? Dude, are these in or out?
Which ones?
The left and right 10th stage, are these supposed to be in or out?
They should be out.
Out. Okay, all out. This is good.
See how the light didn't change?
Yeah.
Because the lights don't lie. That's the trick. The switch position doesn't matter. It's the lights don't lie. The lights tell you what's going on.
Gotcha. All right, so everything's good. Battery off. Sweet.
I don't like the packs. Packs told you they were off, even though they were selected in, because you didn't have any air. Go check the APU service door on the left engine. See if that overspeed light's on.
We did it, chat. We did it. We successfully completed the Challenger challenge.
Do a little story time with this. It might not be on because the battery was off, but I don't know. Theoretically, I think that's how it kills the APU, is it triggers an overspeed.
And you have to reset it every time?
No, I don't think you do. I don't know if you know this, Mike, but a lot of jets, when they turn the APU off on the ground, or the fire or whatever it does, it just tricks it and sends an overspeed signal to it. I'm pretty sure the 145 does that. Pretty sure the 175 probably does that. Pretty sure the Airbus does that.
Closed and locked. Shut it down. Go and put these covers on.
Put your pitot tube cover on there, friend. Ooh, can you open the nose door?
No, they don't have that yet.
It should be in that, can you open the
Is there
AC?
no cover for this guy? There's no cover for that guy. The engine covers?
Can you open the little AC power door? Right under the bottom, under the oxygen one?
Say again?
For me, the AC door, it's a little two snap latch thing on the bottom of the engine, or the nose. No, that's the oxygen one that you're just looking at. There you go on the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, it opens.
Is there a switch in there that you can see, other than the plug?
Oh god.
Should be on the aft bulkhead of that panel.
Hard to see.
I think I see it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can you
it's,
flip that switch?
can't, no, you can't. It's not clickable.
So that switch would open the nose door, and it would not obviously work because you turned your hydraulic pumps off. You need the 3A pump on. And that's where you put your chocks in, or not your chocks, your two pins in, your ADG pin and your nose door pin. And that's where you're going to check your accumulator pressure.
All right, let's go into Atlantic Aviation. Post-flight check. Men's room. Okay. And then we either wait for our next passengers, or in the case of Pittsburgh, usually at the end of my trips, I would be going home. Take it easy, everybody. So I'm just going to snap back outside to the airplane. So you guys can look at the pretty airplane while I say thanks for coming in today. I hope you guys enjoyed my little adventure in the Challenger. Thank you, Sean, for providing the instruction in my ear. Sean used to fly a Challenger in real life, everybody, so applaud him. He works for a different company now that I won't say out loud because I'm not going to dox him.
Captain, okay? I was a Challenger captain. I don't want my ego stroked, remember? I don't fly a Gulfstream, so I need everything I can get.
Challenger captain. So, alright. You can spin the radio prop in the FBO. I did not know that.
Spin the radio. Oh, that's cool.
For all the Virtuous Safe Flying Club members that are watching that contributed to buying this gift for me, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. It is an awesome sim. I said it in the middle, but I'll say it again. Is it worth $115? Probably not. $90 maybe. That's my honest opinion, but it is a great, great airplane. It's 5 stars out of 5. Easy, hands down, no question about it. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and send you over to Rob Sherman Jr. since he's still streaming. You guys can watch him fly. He's flying the Flight Factor 757. So we're going to go ahead and give him a little bit of a raid. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming in today. I hope you enjoyed the Challenger. Sean says good night as well. Stay safe. Say hi to Rob for me, guys.
Oops. Back in the LNAV mode.